All right. Main scene. We live. Let's turn the music down a little bit. So we got some nice gentle background music, but it's not distracting. Hello, everybody. I'm hoping to make the stream schedule more consistent for all the YouTube viewers in the future times. We got a few people popping on here and there, cross platforms, and I appreciate y'all. I do simulcast, so I'm on the YouTube, I am on the Twitch, and I am on the Kick. And if it's your first time here, my name's Bailey, and I operate an eBay store called Grandma's Dead Stock. And I also collaborate with my homie, Patty, P-A-D-D-Y, of Patty's Pop-Ups, where we operate a warehouse that we run digital auctions out of. So I have a lot of multitasking to do during my workday. In this case, we're returning to an old formula that I've done in the past quite often, but I haven't had as much time to do. And what we're hoping to do today is document literally a handful, like 4 items for the eBay store. And shout out TPZ, thank you for dropping in the chat. I appreciate you, always dropping in with the emotes. TY. We're getting back to the same grind. So it's nice to see you. And today, we're just shooting a few things. We're going to start shooting a few things. I have to do some research for my collaboration with another auction house that I work with. And then from there, I need to set up, we've got an e-newsletter. And I've got sign-up links available, but I got to get on top of that. So I have to do a little bit of copywriting there. So we're going to go bop. We're going to run through the eBay listing first. Oh, I also have to pull some coins for our next auction. I forgot about that. I got that behind us. So we're going to document the first 4 items that I got to get done today. And then I'll pull the coins. Then I walk you through the eBay listing process. And then we're moving on to my co-working and writing. But that's the scheme today, all right? Okay, let's get it rocking. Keeping it nice and smooth. So first, let me pull up my camera and get the settings all correct. As always, I've shown y'all before. Fujifilm XA7. I definitely need to upgrade at some point, but I'm just making it by financially, so we're not gonna upgrade it just yet. I need to put on my kit lens so that I can use the zoom feature. Otherwise, right now, typically you'll see this bad boy. I use a static 50mm lens. That's my favorite creative photography. Whenever I'm shooting for me, I use the static 50. I also do like it for videography purposes. I do find it to be much more effective at creating a good depth of field that feels as if you're looking at the camera, as if you were shooting through the camera yourself. You know what I mean? Same as your cell phone, you know? Your cell phone does have zoom, but it only zooms when you press the button, right? So in this case, we got our kit lens. Kit lens is 15 to 45, which is perfect for my purposes. So we'll switch those guys out quick. This one I also grabbed through the hustle. This one I will not give up. This is a piece of photography equipment I'm keeping. I got a nice mini hard shell case, perfect for what I'm doing. I did have a Pelican case previously, but I sold it a year ago, 2 years ago. Just take that bad boy out. You just press the button. There you go. You don't want to leave it too long because you don't want lens dust on your lens filter. Cap off the other guy. Take that. Flip them over. Get the kit lens on. The thing about the Fujifilm kit lens is it's like the base is made out of metal, but the other components are made out of plastic. And then we got the cap. See that bad boy? Take them, put them down, slide them on. It's your first time here, again, I've got my little photography studio right directly underneath me as my computer setup is right here. So it's like we got everything within reach. It's nice and smooth, easy to process. And baby, getting to work, dog. Getting to work. So this is, again, I love this thing. It's a nice little, I acquired it through the hustle. This is proper. It's proper. I don't even fully remember. I got it through a like whole estate that I was able to pick. And this bad boy, very perfect for lenses. Perfect for lenses and accessories. I imagine you could use it for other creative purposes. But the hard shell, it's got really nice hard foam in it, so I can just store them in there, and if they fall off the shelf, you ain't got nothing to worry about. So when I shoot these items, I set them like an incredibly high ISO. Stupid high ISO. Usually leave it at shutter speed priority, just so that there's nothing to really worry about. Stupid high ISO is also like, because I like, it gives me the flexibility, and I like the exposure compensation that Fujifilm offers. So as long as I set this, oh my god, as long as I set the shutter speed and adjust from there, my cameras are very much acceptable. But now I'm running into that issue again, where it's not previewing me the final image. It should be here. Film simulation, Photoshop, mount adapter settings. Camera, no, this movie settings. Highlight zone, film simulation, quality. I think it's on user setting. Screen setting, maybe screen setup. LCD preview. Preview exposure / white balance. Natural live view on. We want natural live view off, I think. I think I want the final image if I'm correct. It's close enough. That's a little funky change though. It's a little funky change. I wonder what that is. Do wonder what that is, but that's okay. That's not a big deal here. We're on to the YouTubes. I do plan on streaming on a more consistent basis coming up soon, so shouts to y'all who do watch in the future. Time to start the documentation process. We'll start with the simpler ones. This bad boy. Go to product focus. I've got a air eraser kit, which looks sketchy boring. This is at minimum a bill. So I already shot like a couple $100 worth of items today. So this is a good little stack up on getting on top of the rest of the projects. I've just been really bad at, like, eBay operates like a social media platform, and you need to upload on a consistent basis, and I've been dropping the ball there. And that's totally on me, right? I can't blame it on anyone else. I've been a busy boy, and I let the pressure get to me. So it is what it is, and we're here, we're getting it done either way, you know? Do you know? So typical setup, working perfect. Okay, I like this. My kit lens is getting a bit old, so I do have zoom issues with it. Double check that it looks okay. We can bump up the exposure. Yeah, I like it. Let's turn it a little bit. Got a bit of glare on it. Okay, perfect. Yo, these are flipped too, eh? No, they're not. Yeah, they are. So I've got it on this side. Look at this side. Proper. Turn it to the back. A defect. It's upside down. What the hell? What the hell, Pache? Pache? That's not fun. Whatever. One of those products that it says since 1904, and you look at the box and you think it's China made, but it's surprising that it's an American product. Need the box on the bottom. But so this is an airbrush kit that is actually the opposite. It doesn't airbrush paint. This airbrush actually airbrushes sand. So it's an air eraser kit. So you use like a compound. I guess it's not sand, but you use a compound that actually erases things rather than paints things, which is an interesting switch up. But it's sealed, in package. Should do well on the eBay Bay. We put it to the side, and then I'll have to get my tape measure as well as my scale for afterwards. Then we got a nice easy piece. I say that, but the shooting will be complicated. We've got a Sony Handycam that we came across through our hustles that I found out was a valuable boy. This is a Sony Handycam. Jesus. On the Japanese-made companies, they add the craziest model numbers. So this is a CCD-TRV308 NTSC, but it is of the Video High 8 division. I think this guy will draw in a decent amount of value. We'll have to see. I like its setup. 15 hours of battery life without the battery function. Do we have juice in it? We got no juice. So we'll pull the accessories out. So then this guy can sit so you can see it open. I think that's a good setup here. It's a little bad boy. Just like that. I like them. Don't know why it's overexposed here. It's enough for my physical camera, but not enough for the webcam. Hey, there we go. You guys get a better look now. This is my jank setup. I should really get some black materials to cover the top. But I threw this together in a rush when I did it last. Right idea, but let's turn it a little bit. And the focus, that's the thing. The age on this camera, the focus is going off for sure. Damn near okay. Lower the exposure. The camera light, it did like it up top like this before, even though the webcam doesn't like it. And then I'm going to zoom out, and I'm going to go in a little bit closer. And here, okay. So we like showing that it can open up. I'm going to go above the camera here. And what's the battery kit that we got? There we go. That's the shot. There we got a product shot here. A good enough, an eBay product shot, you know what I mean? Lock that in. Bloop, bloop. We're rocking. There we go. That's a good hero image right there. Take a photo of its charging pack, Sony licensed. You can sell these charging packs for 20 bucks a pop, solo dolo, which is always crazy to me to think of. So we'll do this, and then just like any other like car product photography, we take the shot, turn it, take the shot, turn it, take the shot, turn it. Done. Okay. Friday. Saturday, Sunday. Let me double check this bad boy. Documentation process working. Let's maybe pull out the tape that's in there, and this is something they can look at for later. It needs juice to eject, eh? Yeah, it needs juice to eject. Alright. Whoever buys it gets some home footage then. We can accept this. I'm trying to think of anything that might need more documentation. We'll get a close-up of the buttons on the back. And then I think I'm happy with this item. So we're going to lock in kind of like this. There we go. Take these bad boys. So that it's got the charging pack with the EU edition too. I don't know why it's got the EU a fucking pack on it. Trips me out, but I'm not gonna complain. Maybe adds value to a potential buyer. Locked in. Yeah, the zoom ring on this camera is starting to go. I definitely need to upgrade when I can. But bro, the expenses already be high for the hustle. Get. So we got airbrush kit. We got Sony Handycam. Now we're onto the plushies. We're gonna take a snack. We're gonna check out the coins. We'll get onto the listing process. Then I'll do the other work. We'll save this one for last because this is the Kino one. This is the big Kino one. They're both notable artists, but that's the flex-worthy boy. Alright. So this guy is a plush. It is a Plague Nurse plush. Which I wonder what has a little stringy on it. I could ask the person who gave it to me. It's intriguing. I am curious. Don't think it's missing something, but that is odd. Idle Mantises, 2021. Plague Nurse Lucy. She looking pretty cool. She looking pretty awesome. Hoodie is removable. Yep. Even the cape is. It's got a little belt on. It's got an official tag. Okay, it's got everything we like to see. Oh, so the fit is extra. It's the first one of these that I've seen that has a full fit. Okay. So I've got a plug on some plushies. This out of here. It's a real low Plague Doctor plush. legs are fucked up. Legs aren't straight. There we go. We got cat hair. There we go. Thank you, StreamBot. Thank you, ChatBot. Ugh, it looks terrible. I gotta boost the ISO. That doesn't look right. It looks trash. I don't get it. What the I don't understand. Very particular part of the camera function. Because I used to have live view. And now it's showing me the proper camera, like the medium format. So screen setting. Natural live view on. Framing guideline. Auto rotate. Focus scale units. Display custom settings. No. User settings. Nope. Screen connection. Save data. Movie mode. HD speed video. We're on video. Self timer. Shutter mode. Image quality, dynamic range, auto, highlight tone, color space, noise. Strange and funny. Image display. Put 0.5 on the image display, I guess. Weird. So weird. And the focus is off whenever this exposure is off as well, eh? There we go. There we go. But I don't know. I just shot so many items, and now I need to adjust the lighting? Whatever. There we go. We'll leave it locked in where it is. It's just my exposure settings. I don't understand why I'm not getting the live display anymore, whatever. Since I'm an experienced photographer, I'm well aware of how to manage that. But it's a surprising issue. It doesn't happen often. I just need to show that it's an official product is what we're looking at here with the tag. Locked in. Locked in. I'm happy with that. That's good enough. Done. Next one, iconic. The artist named Simpson something. Simpsons artist. 2022. Only 3,000 made. Very famous Instagram artist. I imagine this one does well. Very intrigued to check the pricing on it. Wouldn't say it's one of his more iconic characters, but it's one of his repeat characters. I've seen him use this Bumblebee a couple times. His butt's a little washed out. Oh, it's just the plush. This company really fell off. Really fell off. A lot of these plushies aren't worth what they used to be worth. Super intriguing to talk about from a marketing and communications perspective, but bleh. That's the noise I imagine it making. It's a big bleh. That's a bleh man's. I like it. I like it. Let me take a nib. Let me take a nib, and then I'm going to take a sip, and we're going to keep working. Quick nib. Nib. Ow. Quick nib. Quick nib. Oh. Cut. Go. Quick sip. Alright, locking in. This is yeah, he doesn't fit into the frame well because he looks so fucking weird. Yep, good. Turn them. Give me your bumblebee side with the little bumblebee butt and the weird face. Locked in. Human butt, bee tail, but human colored. Blop. Blop. Lower it. Get a nice zoomed in face. Maybe even take a photo from me for the funsies. Okay, we'll do the zoom in. I like that though. That's a good angle. There we go. That's awesome. that was the right choice. That was very much the right choice. That was awesome. Okay, we gotta do the top and the back of this bad boy now. There you go. Top of them. Locked in. Do his tum. Get the tum in. Then we do the tags just to prove that it is legit. Get in there. Good legit checks, done deal. Put the sizing within the eBay listing and we're ready to rock. Weird character. Love it, but weird one. Love its little bumblebee wings. Definitely odd. My beautiful friend. That's jokes. I like it. I like it. I like it. Where did I throw the other one? Here he is. Okay, main screen. Main screen. Actually, no, we do the coins. We'll do main screen. We hang out. I finish my nibs. Pop outside. Do the eBay listing. Considering it's only 4 items, it should only be like 20 to 30 minutes. Oh my god, this is way heavier than I thought. Okay. Oh. Big old drawer full of shit. I got a bag full of nickels, dog. American, all Canadian nickels? Some American nickels? No, they're all Canadian nickels. From 1960? 1962. A whole lot of 1960s Canadian nickels. I think I'll leave these for later. Once we have more buyers at our auctions. Oh, there's an American one in there. Why is he in there? They're all like Canadian nickels that are like the old. And why is this in here? Okay, we'll take out. That's okay. So we'll sort through that bag quick and we'll make sure it's just Canadian nickels that I'm trying to show off to y'all. Of these 5-sided nickels. This is what, like, if you're. I think it was with America too. The nickels originally had flat sides. So I've got a bag full of these bad boys. That's what we're working on getting through. This last one just showed that I had some in here that were not that. So we're going to do a quick dumpy dump. Okay. Nickel, all nickels, all nickels. Nickel, nickel. Oh, see, here we go. Good thing I checked. We got a, what is this? Is it Canadian silver dollar. Canadian silver dollar, 1968. Sold one a few weeks ago for $5. It's always funny when you talk about coins, right? Like the coins, you're like, the increase in value is very intriguing. That it's like a Canadian silver dollar, and now in 2025, I'm able to sell a single dollar for $5. Well, this one was circulated. It's not so good, but it's a good thing that I sorted through this stack. And what else are we looking at here? I'm just trying to pull out anything that isn't one of the 5-sided nickels. As I said, the 5-sided nickels look like what I just threw. I say 5-sided. I don't even know how many sided it is, and I'm declaring the sides. Coin collectors are going to be blowing a gasket at me doing this because this just damages the coins more, but this is why I run an auction house and not a coin collecting business. Yeah, these are all the nickels. So I'll save the nickels for later. And I'm going to bring the miscellaneous into my next auction. We'll do the 60s nickels because I think they're all different years too, right? Got 1962, 1951. Okay, so just someone that collected 62. Okay, someone just collected the nickels in the old shape that they were in. If you want to get a good look, these bad boys look like they got like squared off edges rather than being wholesomely round. So we got these two set aside. These are what we'll take to our auction. Again, don't handle coins like this if you intend on dealing with them on the same level that people deal with like Pokemon cards, etc. This, I'm just technically causing more damage to the pieces. But considering they're already circulated and they all have all kinds of scuffs that are already going to decrease and devalue the pieces, it is what it is. Because I'm already kind of selling them at bulk discount prices anyways, right? So why increase my own stress levels just to marginally make like 2 pennies off of it. We got a little bauble for a fucking Crocs. We got a Crocs bauble. Plant lady. What do we have here? I think these were personal buttons I wanted to keep. Shouts to Bebe. So my grandpa made this, right? I have a learning disability. I'm already terrible at writing. Look at how my grandpa wrote his elections pen. I wonder if he won it or not. Do you think he won it? I don't think he won. Voting Nargang, aren't you? Spelt fully incorrectly. This is same Gary. Same Gary. Shouts to Grandpa. Taught me a lot about being an independent hustler, and he also taught me how to be functional with my hands and doing handyman work, so shouts to him. So it's Bebe stuff. I also got one of these bad boys, but this is my personal collection. This one is mine. You can tell. It makes me feel old when I look at how fucked up it is. I think it's still got batteries in it. Let's see. It might. No, it doesn't. Batteries are dead. This is a classic bad boy, though, and this was mine as a kid. I used it as a cat toy. Okay, we got so many coins. This stamp book, I gotta work through this. There's gonna be a gem in here somewhere. 110%. Like, these are all really, 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 really old stamps. But I gotta sort through. I need to take the time one day when we have a weekend off and just Google Lens every single one of these stamps to see which one's a gem. Some of these are rare, I know this. My reseller instincts, my reseller spidey senses are just going off the hook. There's one of my family members' stamp collection. But something in here is worth money, I know it. I'm gonna have to search through it. We got one locked in page. Oh no, no, no. I'm just misinterpreting how the book works. Turks and Caicos. Like, I think this page is the one that looks interesting to me. We got a what is that? 68 Mexico Olympics pin. Stamp. Like, there's no way. These are worth money. Even some of the American ones. I gotta dig through this later. More stamps. What are these ones? What are we looking at here? It's just another general batch, eh? Different pencils. Oh, it's a Da Vinci coin. Does that mean anything? What is this bad boy? Give me, I'm using you as my magnifying glass. I'll pull out my real one if you don't work camera. So this Da Vinci one. Let's pull out the real magnifying glass. I got a jeweler's magnifying glass on hand for just this. 2002 though. It's a 2002 euro. So I don't think it's worth anything too crazy. More euros, so we'll throw these all into the batch. $0.01 from where? Give me some light over here, Mr. Lamp. $2002 again. So these euros can all go into the same batch of stuff for after. Good. This is my artist, like it's like a watchmaker's, it's a jeweler's magnifying glass 8 times. Stick that bad boy to your eye and you cup it on the ground. We got some brooches for later, so we'll take these, we'll throw them in the background. Add them to my jewelry kit. Vancouver 2010 $1, but this one's all fucked up. Usually my thing focuses when it's this close and it doesn't want to today. But it's got a lot of damage to it, so I think we'll toss this in with the pile. TCG cards will be saved for later. It's a personal card. More Nabob coupons for later. What are we working with here? We got a bill in here. What's the bill though? What bill are we working with? We got a bill. We are working with a Deutsche Mark, German Mark, $10 German marks, let me take this right quick. We're gonna Google Lens this. Let's lens this bad boy, Deutsche Mark 1960. Just make sure that I'm not missing out, otherwise it's going into auction as well. This is what I'm double checking right now. eBay. $40. Why? $33. Oh, because it's from the Federal Republic. It's from East Germany. Are they selling though? Let's take that, flip it in eBay, and we see if they're selling. I'd sell the dollar for $15. Anti-Cappy, smoke weed. Is that all I can do to entertain you, dog? Sounds like you smoke a little bit of weed. Are you saying I give off the weed smoking energy? Let's see what completed. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? It is a condition issue, it seems. So someone did the right thing to collect this. I'll hold on to this Deutschmark for later. So I'm pretty sure this is East German. This is East German, so this was pre the knockdown of the Berlin Wall. But kind of worthless nonetheless. And a few more here. Let me look in this baggie. Look at these bad boys. We have half penny, that's fucked, so it doesn't matter. Canadian, 25 cents, that's fucked. So a lot of these issues is like you'll bump into like old people or even some people my age, right? They start collecting coins. They throw them all in a baggie. They just like kind of toss them all together. Come on, focus camera. Kind of toss them all together and they're like, okay, these guys, they're going to be worth money one day. But the fact that these were all just like sitting loose in a bag together, not worth money. Not worth any buckaroos. United States of America. Oh, $1 American. 2001 American dollar. That's probably a save for later. Another Deutsch. And another American. We'll put the American in there. And we'll get rid of the rest of the loose coins in this drawer. Maybe not the rest of them. I got way more than I thought. Grab another handful here and we'll see where we're at. We'll add more to the next few batches. I have a funny pin in here as well that I need to add to my upcoming. Well, I'll bring that to the warehouse with me tomorrow. Not my politics, but that's a funny one. Okay, let's grab half of these that are left. And we'll do another coin haul in the future. If I can get them out of the motherfucking drawer. Aunt Cappy. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro, for your wiseful input. I just can't get over that. Smoke weed, yeah. Yeah, I appreciate it. What does it do? It looks like I do? Okay, we got a few here. Throw in a shitty penny. I'm kind of happy with that. So we have these bad boys. I'll go through those right quick. A good lot to bring to auction. They are rare. They're just a little beat up. They're not eBay worthy for sure, for sure. Got this dildo ass looking ice cream scoop. Okay. Coins. We're going to take a quick look. What do we got here? Mexican pesos, not important. American nickel, not important. Pound, not important. 2 pence, not important. $20, what is this? It's got a platypus on it. 20 Australian 20 cents. A Ukrainian 2004 5 schmeckles. That's probably a cool one politically as well. So here, take it in there. We got a Ukrainian 5 schmeckles from 2002. Do like them. 2004. Probably will draw some attention. Canadian 1951, 25 cents, but it's beat up. So that's worth tossing in there. 20 pence. Get back in the batch. Wow, 1909 Canada penny. Wow. So 1909 Canada penny, which should get in focus. Come on. Jesus, man, it doesn't. This little camera, good quality, struggles to focus. So this is a 1909 Canadian penny. Very interesting. This one I'll put in the keep pile as well. So this one now, it's an over 100-year-old Canadian coin. Cool. What else are we working with? We got other things of interest. American quarter. We have Diaz pesos. 10 pesos. Mexico. 2012. 2017. So nope, just a coin. More pence. $2018 American nickel, it looks like. Yep. American quarter, that does seem oddly tiny, but 1983, it does seem tiny. That's weird. The most beat up penny I've ever seen in my life. Look at this bad boy. That's a terrible penny. That is a penny. Canadian quarter. Another old Canadian nickel. Canadian loonie 2020, but it's way too beat up. I imagine the mint ones of this are probably worth money. I'm looking at... Oh, this might be something I'm going to hold on to. This big stamp, I can't really tell what it is. I have to use the magnifying glass, but it looks old. So one does look like a keeper. This is... It has 1870 as the date on it, but there's no way it's a 1870 coin. I'm stealing your light for a second. Diaz. Okay, so it's pesos. 1870. And it's stamped with that 27. I wonder what that means. Diaz Centimos. I wonder why it's stamped like that. Looks like an official ass stamp too. We're gonna Google image this, see if anything comes up. Just an oddly defaced coin, but why with the 27? Either way, maybe that's a keep for interesting sake. For sure. So I got a keeper's bag. Keeper's bag. Those are good. We're going to go through that stack. That's a good enough stack, and I'll pull through the rest later. More pence. A semi-rare Canadian quarter. It's worth about $1, but a lot of people have this one in mint condition. I've sold this one previously because I had a large batch of them previous. 1973 bad boy. Very cool, but not necessarily worth it. American quarter. The American quarters do feel smaller. 1974 American quarter. So this is a good batch. That's about 20 coins. Technically, that's probably minimum $5 worth. There's probably some in there that are more rare than others, but again, coin collectors are the pickiest of all the collectors. So that's why I've set it to auction, put it in with some other exonumia, which is the fancy term, and see what we could get. This is not worth the hustle, you know? Reseller tips 101. Take that bad boy. Okay. In. We're locked in pretty good. Small baggies for me. Nickels is for later. I do have a bunch of old baseball cards that I need to work through eventually. All this shit. Okay, take all these fuckers, toss them in the baggie. We're working with something here. We're gonna go back to the main scene. I'm going to use the washroom. I'm gonna take 5 minutes. We're gonna list our eBay items. Should be able to get it done for like 10:15 because there's only like 4 items. And then we got some written work to do. Written work and eBay work. I don't want to go past 11. 11 p.m. my time, cutoff time. Baby's got to get cleaned up, and I got to clean up the room. Fortunately, my roommate was very kind. Bought us dinner, so I'm set up for the foods right now. Since I'm about to finish it on chat. But I already got enough going on. Enough going on. Okay. Let's get this locked in right quick. But otherwise, it's a slow evening, but I don't care. I am here just to make sure I start to create the presence. Because if there's one thing that I am with my Twitch streaming, it's inconsistent. Very inconsistent. Where's my fork? Give me my forky. Whew. All right. Otherwise, we're taking a snack. We're going to get to the eBay listing. Written work. We're out of here. 11 p.m. max. I'll create the link if I need to. Then I shall hop on. Yo. Came in bad timing. Finishing some food. About to take a pee break. Nice to see you marching into madness. Razzie Dazzy. Hope you're doing well. Hope Twitter's been treating you well. Hope the writing gods have been treating you well. I got some shish tawuk in a bowl. That came off very Caucasian. It's just kebab. They labeled it shish tawuk, but it's just kebab. It was very tasty, very well balanced. Rifle edits all day. Rival edits for you / our old project or for work. But thank you, sir. I've been picking away. I got my 4 eBay items done for the day. I just picked through a bunch of coins. Gonna come back, finish listing the eBay items. But since it's only 4 items today instead of like 30 that I normally do, should be quick. Should be like 20 minutes. I'll try not to lazy days about it. Now I gotta get my e-newsletter link ready. And prep a document for the other auction house that I work with. The other auction house that I work with there, though, their document, man, that one I might get lazy on, so we'll see. Everything, including our stuff. Fuck yeah. Glad to see you still getting freelance work, though, that way. That's what's most important. That's fucking fire. Num num num. Auction stuff is getting up there. I appreciate it. Thank you for the kind sentiments. We have a contact directly with the software hosting platform now. We have like a client manager. So it was very cool to see the call with them today to like understand the scale that they're working at, but also add context to the services that we're offering. It's very interesting to see them like open up about how much they charge for their services versus ours, and also like have the amount of work we put in be recognized by a platform that does this full time with everyone. Basically though, this auction hosting software, they're just a software platform now. Before it was more of like a comprehensive service. They'll help you with auctions, they'll help you with blah blah blah. But now it's been sold to like an investment firm. It's just there. It's a conglomerate that owns the software now, which makes sense business wise. Dark in capitalism terms, but the overhead is way more reasonable if you focus on just having a quality hosting service and just taking in percentages and then opening that up internationally as a service versus also assisting people with auctions, because then you have to have so many localized employees. That's a massive HR department. That's more taxes. There's just so many more headaches. So they've offered, and they're working with more people like us that like they can be like, hey, we'll help you host an auction, or we've got people like a Bebe. Bebe also does it. He works with us. He'll do it for you for a lower price, which I'm fine with. They charge a lot of money, but they send in so many people. I'm trying to make sure that's still kosher in terms of the data that I expose. But it's just like me and my homie that do it when we go in. They send in a team. And they charge adequately to pay the team. That's the thing. They're also not abusing their workers. So they charge adequately to include their team on the hustle. And we're like, hey, there's just 2 of us. You know, we can make things work. Just 2 people, just 2 folks. But okay. Adding chat notice. Oh, I needed a snack. I'm such a hungry boy lately. I've been like working hard. I've been getting in shape, and I'm just like give me all of the calories. So many calories. Feed me. Feed me. Okay, so they're your direct competitor. The software is the issue. They are this one I don't care if they're watching or not. This one is fine. I'm putting on the record. So Max sold the platform that we're working with that now gives us the client relationship management. Fantastic. Theirs is way more efficient in a modern sense. They host high-res images. They have an application that we can work off of. It's all very smooth and kosher, but only local pickups for the auction. So your buyers have to be local. There's one main competitor to their platform, and that is Hybid, and they are the OGs of it. But they offer no assistance in running stuff and no referrals. It is just a software platform. So you, as the business, have to have the existing clientele base, and you have to have people who are already savvy to auctions signed up to buy off of you. But through their platform, you can offer international shipping, and it will calculate all that shit for you. So what it boils down to is you've got one that offers more efficient and more streamlined software services and way better customer service, but only local buyers. Or you can buy a software license to work with the other major platform, but you need to have an existing clientele base. That said, they'll allow you to ship internationally. So it's a little bit, you get trade-offs on both sides. But the OG one is for bigger companies. The bigger companies that use it are the ones who run like multiple auctions every month. Like they run like 3 auctions, like an auction house that is able to run the capacity. They already have a full-time staff, and they run an auction every single fucking week, and they've got a machine running, and it's like a couple $100,000 business, right? Versus Max Sold supports the smaller resellers like us, but through them being kinder to us, they're able to just like take their percentage, offer good customer service, and just chill out. Bro, you get me talking about the hustle? I can talk about the hustle for ages. Okay, F out of here. All right, 10 minutes. We back. We back. We back. We back. Oh, I need the scale. I need the scale and my measuring tape. That's what I forgot. I am a lazy boy. I don't want to be working this late. But I must keep going. Unpin. Okay. So we got a few items. Got a few easy items. I'm gonna pull the SD card again. All the old patterns coming back to me, eh? Yeah, slow evening, but that's okay. That's okay. We got no problem with that. It's my fault for inconsistency. Inconsistent boys get inconsistent results. So we'll go to eBay Focus here. Oh, eBay Focus is not eBay Focus. eBay Focus is you guys seeing. There we go. The entire window. Good thing I didn't have anything sus pulled up. That could have been bad. Get this SD card plugged in. Rock that. Pull this up. Say hi to the camera. Oh. Long day for a baby. Shot a whole bunch of items at the shop today. Why you know show my card? Why don't show my card? Show the card. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Scroll down. Grab all my shots from the day. Take that, copy it. I go into the very old folder that I have not looked in a while. Called so many people libtards today, I can relate to your tiredness. Like, oh, Jesus. Welcome to being a god of Twitter. We get to start a new file folder, 2025. I gotta start working on that book. The I Spy shit. Jan 8. So I can get rid of all these photos. Figure out what to do with them. But yeah, I'm sure the Twitter sphere is in utter chaos now. Y'all, I can shrink this a little. Oh, nope, wrong one. eBay window. Bring it in a little bit so you can see that I can at least click the windows. There we go. Oh, and then it's off center. What the fuck? eBay. eBay, why are you doing this to me? Is there any latest Twitter drama regarding the election stuff? Because I imagine it's getting a little crazy out there. Been lost in my own land a little bit. So, as always, change the first product setting, add in my description, detailed, insert. Good, it's in there. Lock that in. Weights can sit. Express Post USA, Express Post International, parcel. The only one I add now since the issues with Canada Post. I tend to like to add to the U.S. international services. Add international services. Where's the UPS? There ain't no UPS. Here we go. Although I hate using UPS, it at least shows it to more people, so whatever. I've been locked into Rivals for a minute, and I haven't been paying that much attention. Probably healthier for you. But Purchase of Canada, Greenland. No one. The U.S. is in too much debt, and Canadians are too proud. There's no fucking way. I just find that like such a ridiculous concept. I kind of get where it's coming from the egomaniacs that are in the States. Gulf of Mexico, bro. Gulf of America. Bro, if our healthcare system, if we get bought by the States and we have a paid healthcare system, I will consider. I'll move to Pakistan. I'll get my farm in Pakistan with you. The farm will be in Pakistan rather than Canada if we get bought by the States. I don't want to grow old in a country where it's like I get sick when I'm old and then I lose my entire retirement fund. That sounds like the worst deal of history. Sounds like a horrendous deal. So we got a sandblasting airbrush. You need like 3 more people. I'm sure there's someone you can convince. Hey, there's good TikToks too. I moved to Pakistan and started a farm. Part 1. Yeah. Too many of the Canadian people are too proud. There's too many corporations that are based in Canada. In all reality, I don't want to say it would never happen, because never say never. But it's not going to be like in his presidency issue. I could see it possibly being a thing, but yeah, in my time in the land of the sun as a white man. Part 1 of 300. Yeah, exactly. Raising goats and learning Urdu. Part 500. So we got 2 plushies today. Well, 1 airbrushing kit, and we've got 1 Sony Handycam. 2 plushies, high-ticket plushies, though, so we'll see. Ironically, you'd make a ton of money there. Oh, probably. I don't deny these activities. I'm having loading issues with the one, with the funniest photo. Yeah, we start one of those, like, bushcraft build channels. Secret shopper. Oh, yeah, we could go visit all the vendors, too. We could do Street Vendor Sunday. And we could go get diphtheria from eating food off of random vendors. I'm with it. Diphtheria Sundays. That's not meant to be a comment on hygienics. It's meant to be a comment on my Caucasian stomach. Let's clarify that so I don't get clipped in the future. That is a comment on my Caucasian stomach. How do you like this guy? Wouldn't you want to buy that plush? You don't want to buy that plush? It's not something you'd be interested in. I think it's worthwhile. I think that's what you need in your life. There we go. 4 boys, nice and simple. Just on this one, we go back to the classic AECK Air Eraser Kit. AECK Air Eraser Kit. A massive mall just opened up. There we can have a store in there. You would have something like that. I could do the eBay store out of there probably. Import Canadian products. Ship my entire stock there. So this air etching tool is doing pretty good. Abrasive air etching tool. Sold. Posh. Sold on Christmas Eve for 79 bucks. So I don't want to chat text too hard on this. Bailey's Bazaar. Bazaar by Bebe. Bebe's Pakistani adventure. There's got to be a way we can make it work. Bebe's Bazaar and Raza's Gundam Shop. Let's see if a UPC code comes up for this bad boy, because that could save me some time. Oh, okay. All right. I'll fill that out later. But so again, this is what I documented very first. It's a air eraser kit. So it's the same as an airbrush. It just shoots compounds, like sand-like compounds out, and instead etches things. So you can use glass, stone, stuff like that. The compound costs a fair bit of money. I think that's where it gets racked up, though. I'm pretty certain. My speech impediment is killing me today. I'm pretty certain. Yeah, you may as well get one of the more modern ones. So, okay, I just can't chat text too hard. We'll make it 80 bucks and call it a day. Triple B, Bebe's Boutique and Gundam. So BB and G, BB and G is probably more copaesthetic, but you could do like BBB and G. BBB and G. The Sony has another one of those. I got it beside me, so I'll just do it. I'll pick it up. It is a Sony. Fucking Sony handycams. Of the worst model numbers. I'm not a part of this. You will be part of this. We can make it BB and RG. Bebe's Boutique and Raza Gundam. I would be totally down for the owning a Gundam store business idea if Bandai wasn't so fucked. You basically need to have it's the same as running a restaurant. You need to have like such a massive overhead to run a Gundam store. You need to just constantly order Gundams. 194. Wow. Sold 2 days ago. 273. I knew I made the right call, but what do I list it for? I got good reselling instincts, but what the shit? The dude that I buy Gundams from is like, I need to get more Gundams all the time. Can't ever go out of stock. Yeah, and you need to keep up like a minimum buy order list, and it's just like, it's like drug dealing, but with model kits. Let me just plug this in to make sure it turns on. I really need to make sure that yeah, plastic crack. Hell yeah, it is, brother. If this doesn't turn on, then I can get myself in a lot of trouble here. So let's do a quick test. I don't want to sell a $300 camera and then it doesn't turn on. Where's the juice go in this bad boy? Let me know where the juice goes. Plastic crack. Yeah. I just rewatched Gundam Freedom and I'm like, oh, I kind of want to buy some now. I've got that master grade I've had forever though. My word to myself is that I've got to finish the master grade. Where's the power supply going, this bitch? Here we are, DCN. Is there a power button? Do we have a power button on this bad boy? Gundams count for the GST exclusion? That's funny because it's an import. Uh-oh. Camera, no turn on. Oh, it made noise. It has no modern outputs though. It's on an the coax export, right? Because otherwise I might consider using it, but I think it just uses the coax. AV out, yeah. Player. Give me... Where's the fucking play button then? Menu? Why is there no play button? Okay, got it. What are we working with here? Probably take the tape out of here just so I don't sell some random person's tape while I did it. $287 though, that's nice. I'll probably list it for like $199 to guarantee the sale. Uh-oh. Screen ain't showing dick. I'm sure I can buy a converter for one of these if I really need to. Yeah, the tape is spoiled. Okay, so it's not just me. Let's change it to camera mode. It needs me to set the clock, but I don't care. Why do I have to set the clock? Does this other one say clock set error? There's one that adds his error code. I might want to save this for later and let it charge. Oh, we're working. We're cooking. Does look kind of like ass, though. I think it's just the screen. It's got to be just the screen because it's so dark. I'll have to retest this one. Exposure. Exposure's all the way up. Backlight's all the way up. So screen is off for sure. 21. How do I zoom it out? Somewhere with more light. Can I point you at the light and do you show anything? So, oh, it's screen issue for sure. Definitely got screen damage. Ah, okay, we'll save this bad boy for later. I'm gonna let it charge while I finish up the work for the night. Charge it tomorrow as well. And I highly suspect, so still for parts, error code 4499. So that's still good. That's still not a problem. Wasn't a waste of time. In that case, I'm going to leave the cassette in. Because then I'll still sell the cassette. I'll still sell it for parts. Cassette doesn't eject though, bro. Okay, here we go. We got an ejection. So the 8mm tape is definitely the reason that this is valued. And I feel like I can make a good little TikTok out of this. Got a tall ceiling? Yeah, I know. Big boy needs big room. Okay, so I'll fix this up and we'll make a little TikTok out of it and then I'll sell it. Alright. We'll leave you charging for a bit. We'll put you on safe for later. Sadly. Sorry, I had to do the testing. I had to get the testing locked in. I should have turned the camera down, but we got one of these. So I'll take the title so that I have it for later. Duplicate. Fuck. There's always more steps, eh? Let me write it down. Done. Alright, so the other ones will be easy to list as well, so whatever. whatever. It's about populating and getting back into the habit. So we'll suck it up. Fine. But we have this bad boy that's all going. Parts only. Read description. Looks like a lot of people have small issues with these guys. Interesting. Intriguing. I've got the other one that I want to use as a webcam for sure, but I need a tape in it. Okay. Title steel. Work on it later. Still can't get over that. Sony, worst names for their products. A Tony CCD-TRV308. How the fuck is an average consumer supposed to remember that? That is just, it's not going to happen. That's not how fucking your average bear works. So now we're looking at another plush. We're looking at Idle Mantises. Plague Nurse Lucy plush. Plague Nurse Lucy plush. Makeshift. Because these are squishables. So makeshift. Yeah, so the fact that they're so outdated. Definitely ran this out of stock for sure. So take off the completed items. We'll see if there's other listings. There's one other for $143 with 11 watchers. Paste it in there. We go to my store. We type in makeshift. Steal one of the titles. Man, when I first listed these things, they were worth like $500, and now they've already like just totally shat the bed in terms of total price. Plague Nurse Lucy. Idle Mantises. Makeshift rare. One out of 598. Do you have any descriptors that I might want to steal? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Space City Ships. What do you got, sir? What do you got, Space City Ships? You have anything cooler than me? Best match? Start lowest first. What do you got? Beverly Hillbillies, classic TV comedies, Dick Van Dyke, Mozart, Dark Heaven, Reapers, Elder Scrolls Online, Sex and the City, Animal Crossing, MTG, Junkyard Dog Wrestling figures, how many items? 2,000. When was your store made? 2016, okay. 26K items sold though. 2016, that's a good rate. Definitely focuses on nerd and sports. Dragon Ball GT. Nintendo Game Boy system. Zumba. Nike Air Little Posits. Maxell. Okay, so kind of like me, but a little bit more specific. Definitely a lot of products he's going to sit on for a while. Curious. 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 Do you have an Instagram, good sir? Do you have an Instagram, good sir? Let me see your Instagram, good sir. Space City Ships. Space City Ships. Ah, he does. He does. And he last posted last August. Okay. Texas mans. Not Caucasian. Posts incredibly rarely. Not worth the follow. Full-time eBay seller, husband and father, always grinding to my next find. Hashtag grind set. And my explore page is just full of boobies. Cool. Looked at way too many boobies. So I gotta undercut this guy. We're gonna make mine $139.99 is what we do. It's what we do. $139.99. $139.99. That's cool. Hey, I'm just being honest about his marketing strategies. And this one is the rare one, the stupid B one. He's you would have seen all of his artwork everywhere. Simpsons artist makeshift plush. What the fuck is going on today? Wait, I can't say the H's. It is the literal speech impediment that I have, but it was so much worse today. I'm not even drunk, but it seems like I get one beer in me. It's like... Oh, damn, why is someone listing it for... Oh, this has got to be from China. It's from the United States, and they're offering it at that price. This must have been... It had to have been a second run. Because mine is less. Damn it. No, it's not. It's the same run. Man, this brand fell off that hard. Completed items. Let's see who's bought it. Makeshift birthday creature plush. 71, 35, 35. So I gotta come in lower than everyone else. It was on its way to not be a niche brand, and then it just totally shot the bed. It did the opposite. It overproduced. It tried to compete with Me Too's and the other major brands, and those fucked it. $1,000. 1998. Band Presto made that plushie? There's no way Band Presto made this. They did. Holy crap. That's some Sonic Warship shit. Wow. Band Presto's the company that like makes all the Hello Kitty toys. Wild. I hate that it's on Best Match and this is what it shows me. What's his lowest price stuff? Okay, TCG. Makes sense. I would get a little Halo Grunt. All Might. DBZ keychains. This guy, there's no way he's in America. We specialize in Japanese merchandise. Goods come imported directly from Japan. Okay, perfect. 2017. Still currently working on rebranding. Please bear with us as we polish everything. 13K items sold. I like that Mega Man Legends. Oh, 143. Oh my god, no wonder. He's selling fucking just hentai dolls. Yeah, he must go on Japan trips and just buy a bunch of figurines and then resell them in America on eBay. Intriguing. What was that? Was that Mikasa? Who the fuck was that? I thought it was Evangelion. Oh, Jesus. $50. That God's, how big is he? I thought so. That looks like 2 inches. 2-inch guts. 2001. That's a bad face, though. 47 people watching it. Humans. Space City guy, I'll follow him, though. I got at him, but we'll give him a save. Okay, and so this guy... We got to come in under him at $93. So I'm going to go at an $89.99 for my beautiful friend. And I got to double check the camera this weekend. Because if the camera screen isn't working, I have to list it. It will still be a $100 camera. But I need to be transparent about it. And the screen looks fucked up. I think it's just the screen. All the other mechanisms were working, tape ejected and all that shit. My beautiful friend. Chris Simpson's artist. I don't think he has an apostrophe, does he? Yeah, no, he doesn't. Of 3,441. 3,441. Makeshift limited. Makeshift 20. Let's add the year instead. 2022. 2022. And as we can see, he started working with the Plushables, the plushie company. That was the thing. So, like, a lot of these people worked with this makeshift company. Either U2's bought them out, got the contract, or Plushables got them. Squishables got them. Either that or Squishables got them. And then they didn't focus on rarity. Right? They made 3,000 of this guy's thing. And that really decreased the value, as you can see. When they first came out, super rare, because it was some of their first plushies. You move on to this phase of the hustle, and all you do is devalue the product, both for your entire business model, as well as the independent creator. So it is quite sad, quite sad. If I do say so myself. So, airbrush. What category is airbrush? Airbrushing supplies, systems, and sets. Airbrushing. Yep. Save and next. We'll skip the camera. We'll update the camera later, and we go to other plush toys. Other plush. Other stuffed animals. Next. Other stuffed. Other stuffed animals. Save and close. We got the money. We got the shipping option set up. The conditions are all new, so we'll just run through them quickly, but I only have to do sizes and weights, I think. I think we're fucking, these will be quick. Brand, Posh. US of A. New. Set up. Size. Where'd I brought it in here. Here it is. Size. 22. Oop. Don't throw it. 22. 16. 8.5. 22, 16, 8.5. 22. 16. 8. Once I box it up, we'll make it 10. 22, 16, 8. And it weighs approximately 600 grams. So we're going to make it 625 grams. Locked in, locked in, locked in, locked in. Done. Plague Nurse Lucy. Fine. Brand. Makeshift, which I still don't think they're... Oh, Squishmallows. Squishmallows. Why do I think Squishables? Too much Mr. Beast on the brain. Plague Nurse. Definitely too much Mr. Beast on the brain. White. Do we have a white? We have a white. Small. Poggers. Used because it's not brand new. Like new condition. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Maybe just because you're not trendy. Because all you do is spend your time with old people, you old fuck. 200. 200 by 26 by 12. Jesus, what did I say? 205 grams by 26 by 12 by 18. You're also a year older than me, Mr. Senior Citizen, so if you really want to whip out that argument, it doesn't matter if my birthday was first or not, you old fuck. You old fuck. It means I am correct regardless. 27 by 17 by 21. 27. 17, 21. 27. 17, 21. 27. 17, 21. 27. 17, 21. 2000. Great. Yeah, so you lost out on that one. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. You know your brand sucks when it's not listed on eBay still. If it's not listed on eBay still, you're blowing it. I'm pretty sure. Let's look it up. Let's see. There's still U2s. Okay, there's no U2s, but there's squishables. Oh, no squishables on this one. All right, all right, all right. Never mind. Never mind. I'll use my own words there. In like new condition. I'm a sleepy boy. I don't want to do the work. We are almost done here. I will do my link and fuck off. Do. Do. Okay. List 3. Stuffed animal, the toys. We got everything going there. No. I only want you to submit 4. No, don't submit all 4. 3. No, I don't want you to submit all 4 listings. That's exactly what I do not want you to do. So then I'll have to submit them after, I guess, since it's lagging. Maybe I'll pull you off screen for a second. Yeah. Okay, we're good. You can't see my back end. Pause. Big pause. All 4 listings are saved. We go into drafts. We pull up exactly the ones I want. We go bop. Bop, bop. We take that. We resume the 3 drafts. And drag them back into this window so y'all can see. And we go submit. Submit. And it worked. Okay. Alright. That's what we like to see. Get that shit up and out of the way. Still so many items from my old photo box. Let's see. Grandma's Dead Stock Store. What are the sales at now? 294. $2019. So I'm definitely behind my competitors for sure, but I'm not selling porno figures at the same time is the thing. I'm taking a little L there. What's up, Stoned? What's up, Stoned? Caught me at the end of the stream. We were looking at some of the other eBay stores that I was like, oh man, he's sold like 20,000 products, and he looked at it and he's just selling explicit Japanese statues and figurines, and it's like, oh, this is what happened here. These buggers. Did I get another bad review, or are we still good on reviews? Okay, we're still good on reviews. Those are just the reviews from before. Who's the neutral? What does that even mean? I say pedido fue anulado. Oh, the bad review? I can tell you where they came from. Jesus, Google. You're supposed to be the one that just does it automatically. Google Translate. Spanish. Spanish, Spanish, Spanish. Spanish, Spanish, Spanish. 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 Right here. Oh, orders were canceled. Oh, what a dick. He was so nice. The guy gave me a neutral order when he was so nice in the chat. Fucking Pingo Pingo. What do you even have in your store, Pingo Pingo? Nothing. 2014. Pingo Pingo. Get out of here, Pingo Pingo. He was so kind. Pingo Pingo fucked me. Alright, whatever. My bad reviews? I've got 2 bad reviews. This person who bought a doll off me, and I offered to everything. I offered a full refund for the doll. I offered everything I could possibly offer for the doll. And they left me a fucking review in French. That just, like, fucked me. And I filed for a complaint against it, and they didn't give it to me. And so I gave them the doll. Oh, because it's goddamn Quebecois, Google can't even translate it. Come on, translate the... It can't even translate the Quebecois. Okay, so I can't say it exactly, but he's like, I'm very upset. The photographer lied to me. It was supposed to be authentic from 1968. The problem is very obvious. The I love you thing is supposed to be on the left side. It's definitely not a real item. Is what it says. My grammar is backwards, but that's pretty much what it says. It says, I'm very upset, da-da-da. It's not authentic. And I was like, I am just a reseller. I sent him the item. I was like, I will refund you in full. I had no idea. And, to be fair, it was a Raggedy Ann doll. So the Raggedy Ann dolls, right? These fucking Raggedy Ann dolls, you know what? They're made back in the day. They were DIY kits. So if you ordered a Raggedy Ann doll, you put it together. So if the fucking thing is on the wrong side, it's got nothing to do with me. It means whoever built it put it on the wrong side. So I was like, I'm sorry. I'll accept all responsibility. I didn't even put it on them. I was like, I'll pay you back in full. Paid them back, and I didn't give them the refund because they were dinks. Like, but it's like, yo. And then this guy also I asked for a revision, but he didn't do it. He asked for a look at this. Look at this. I need a transmitter and a receiver. I'm pretty sure you pictured both. RCA sensor wireless transmitter. I did not have transmitter and receiver. I sold him just a transmitter, and then he filed a negative review because he thought he was getting a transmitter and a receiver, and then I left the negative review too long, so I couldn't revise it. And I'm like, bro, it's in the title. It's in the title. It's I need a transmitter and receiver. It says transmitter model. You should do a TikTok of you roasting your negative comments. Hey, if I get more, I will. But that's, I mean, a 94.7% rating is still pretty fucking good. And considering this guy's one review, it looks like he's only bought the one fucking transmitter off of me during 2024. I gave him a good review too because I thought it would be helpful to him, and he still screwed me. But yeah, it's literally in the title. It was in the photos. I don't think I can pull the item up from this link. I might be able to pop it in and see if my listing comes up. This guy, remember what I told you. Do it to him, eh? Do it to him. that what you said? Do it to him. Hey, do it to him. Fuck them haters, yeah. Fuck them, yay. Fuck them, yay. Yeah, mine isn't in here because it was too old. Yeah, so to be fair, that extra negative review is my fault because I thought I had infinite time to file my negative complaints. But it turns out I have to file my revision of their negative complaints. So the good part about eBay, if someone files a faulty review, I'm able to contest the faulty review. And if it's wrong, they'll revise it. Now, they said the doll one was correct, which I was cheesed. But with the transmitter, I thought it was like I can file to get the faulty review removed whenever, but you have to do it within like a month of the review being filed. And I didn't notice it. I noticed it 2 months later. And it was like, fuck, this prick just lowered my rating because it's like 100%. So he lowered it by like 2% just because he read transmitter wrong. But eventually, I think it's after 2 years or a year. I think it's after 2 years that it doesn't affect my feedback rating in total. But yeah, we're down to like 600 items now. I gotta definitely up the listings. I gotta spend more time on here. Can I go all products? Can I go all items? Best match? Let's see what's my lowest priced one. I gotta get rid of all the lowest priced ones and just throw them out. Yeah, all these DVDs and shit. That will probably be my next hustle. Just take all the lowest price listings and put them to auction. I want everything at like a $10 minimum now. So all this stuff gone. Gone, gone, gone. Yeah, too many small timers. I've got the whole Dexter season 1 to 3 on DVD. I definitely thought people would have wanted that, considering the new series coming out, which I did watch the first 2 to 3 episodes of. The new Dexter, 2 to 3 episodes, not terrible, not terrible. But as far as I saw, interwebs review-wise, the New Blood, the one where he's like in the mountains, they hated. And this newest one where it tells his history, they don't hate too much. But to be fair, this newest one where it tells his history is just like, it's just like a complete rehash. It's about him. It's like his what is it? First sin or whatever. Primal sin, something like that. And it's about like him first becoming a serial killer and joining the police agency. And it's all the same characters of the original series, right? So it's like, of course, that people don't hate this like reboot one as much because it's just him as a younger guy. And I would say like the new young guy actor they have, pretty good. I don't know, writer-wise, good duping your audience method by having the original actor do the voiceover as you have new younger guy playing the role, because it really like fucks with your head of like, is he doing a good job portraying the character, or is the narration of the original actor who was good at the character making me believe that he's good at it? I'm not a massive Dexter head. I liked the original series a pretty good amount. I like the original series a pretty good amount. But I'm not like a true crime whore, you know what I mean? I'm not like big, I love my serial killer dramas. But it was a good show. It was a good TV show. It was a well-written TV show. I liked the show overall, but I don't have like oh, I fucking serial killers. It was oh, Dexter's so hot. But I liked the drama of it. The later seasons get trashed. The later seasons are when it gets like, oh, it just became like every other TV show. The first like 3 to 5 seasons are like, oh, it is a very unique IP. It was well written. It's good. And then after the first like 3 to 5, it becomes the meme of like every episode, someone comes and has a conversation with Dexter, and Dexter's like, oh, they know. And it was like, okay, this is the plot now. Dexter's not like some planning genius. He's just a little anxious boy. Which isn't no complaints about being a little anxious boy. All respect to anxious boys. But it's like, no, he was supposed to be this meticulous killer that has a plan. He's like a Batman, but in a different way. And then you get into the later seasons, and it's just like a CW show. It's just like The Flash, but with a serial killer. It's like, oh, who's the villain of the week? Who's he trying to get now? And who's trying to catch him? It got really dull after a bit. And they did a bad job at keeping it running. So, hence, not Dexter Head. But liked it. A unique concept. That they definitely, it's tough to repeat. I guess they did it with, what is it? Her? Or you? Her? You? What the fuck? You? You? TV show? Yeah, you. Guess they did it with you. It's probably what I would say is the close comparison. But yeah, I was like, I like the OG. It was filmed very uniquely at first. Same complaint there. First few seasons was a very congruent, unique artistic direction. Like the color palette was different. The way it was shot in Miami was very like Vice City, very aesthetic. All the characters were clearly from that area. And then it just became another cop show with a serial killer. And I was like, that's kind of meh. Like the meme with the I got you, motherfucker. Like that character was awesome. It was awesome from the start because it was just like this one cop in the department that was just always like, you're weird as fuck, bro. Like, I don't trust you. And then Dexter's just there trying to still be a serial killer. Yeah, surprise, motherfucker. Like, that guy, A+. That's okay. I let you in. The surprise, motherfucker guy, A+. He was a great character. And then once about the time that character got killed off, so that was one of the more compelling storylines. Like, this guy was on his ass the entire time just because he was a good cop. He didn't have some superhero. He didn't have, like, some drama. It wasn't some, like, oh, he's the best cop ever. He was just like, you're weird. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. And he was just like stalking Dexter the entire time. And then that was the fun part of the storyline. That it was like Dexter then pretended to have a drug addiction. He pretended to be like addicted to heroin so that he could get away with it. Because being addicted to heroin was the only reason he could explain that he disappears all night. And then by the time that like they killed off that character was about the time that the show started to go downhill. Because that was the most human of all the characters. The cop, the surprise motherfucker character wasn't like some he didn't have some drama. He wasn't like sleeping with his sister and then found this. He was just like a suspicious cop because Dexter was weird and he was weird. And it was obvious that he was weird. Bro, you're not spoiling it. It's obvious. And it happens much later on. And to be fair, I didn't actually spoil it. That's not actually what happens. I didn't say how he gets killed off. I need a logo for this. I will just use this. Can I crop it though? I can't crop it. Why can't I crop it? You won't let me crop it? Let me crop it. You're not gonna let me crop this photo? But it happens, yeah. I need an idea of what to do for this. Let me see. Oh, of course they can't have Instagram. Their API is terrible now. Doesn't look like it can. So this is Patty wanted to call it. This is what we're calling our business, the warehouse. Patty wanted to make it the warehouse with a question mark in the middle. And I like it for modern branding. Modern branding, I don't hate it. But my PR brain was just going nuts. There are way too many old people who follow us. And it's just going to confuse people. People who aren't like internet denizens, they're going to get lost. You put the question mark in the middle, and as they read through a paragraph, they're not going to understand what it says. They're going to be totally befuddled by whatever the fuck you're trying to say. So I've just been hammering that home. Of like, I do genuinely like the idea, but it's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work communications wise. People are gonna get so confused. Your name, byline, email address, subscribe. Profile, add page, shares page, X. How do I change this stuff on it? The warehouse, your name or byline. I guess I'll open up some of our old emails for this. So send, broadcast, open. I think. Why do you... I turned my... GPS signal is in my ear telling me. Get out of here. Okay. Been home so long, and it's like GPS signal lost. So yeah, what the fuck is going on here? What is going on? What is going on? There we go. Publish. Open. Hey, what's good, Inf? I'm just doing some written work right now. I did a little bit of eBay work through the bit of the evening, and then otherwise I'm finishing up soon. I'm not going past 11. It's been a long day for me. I need to take a nice long shower. I gotta clean up this messy ass bed behind me. Listed a few items. I'm working on developing our email list. And I'm pretty sure I just need to test this. I will put it in with my other email address. I don't care if you guys see that. This is my old one. No sleep without a clean bed, my boy. When you're a reseller, bro, my boy. My bed is covered in. I got a whole drawer. I got clothes. I got items to sell. The bed is a whole nother storage unit? Yo, at this point, bro. I've been getting better. I'm decluttering way better, but it's still blowing up a little too much. Isn't there a shorter link that I can use for this? That's the only thing I want out of this. Sign up form. URL. AppKit confirm. Is this a URL that I can use? Puts the merch on the bed and sleeps on the floor instead of putting the merch on the floor and sleeping on the bed. Hey. Just big baby things, yeah, for sure. Big sleep on the floor instead of move the merch. If you join our email list now, you the most important updates. For example, bro, I told you I'd be using your mixtape because it's like the best background music. With all due respect, you don't have a publishing deal, so I don't get any copyright strikes. It's like A+ for like I can listen to this on repeat, and it's just smooth. It doesn't bother me at all. So you'll see a lot of my like auction live streams. I have your tunes playing in the background. It's just that I can play it on YouTube and I don't get in trouble, and I like how smooth it is, and it's just good, easy listening. And then anyone who's like a new viewer doesn't even realize that I've been playing the same album the entire time. But hey, man, no worries, bro. I got you. I see this. I know what you're doing. Upcoming auctions, and at the moment that means At the moment, this means upcoming auctions and markets. No, I agree. I think you did a killer job at it, so. Okay, so I open the page. What does it look like when I open it? Looks like this. Are these our pages? Or are these kits? Oh, it's the share it link, which isn't terrible. So right now the platform I'm using is ConvertKit or kit.com. It offers the best free options for new folks. It does do Twitter as well. Okay. We'd like to welcome you to the warehouse. It's like our little child, and right now it is taking its first steps. Our focus is to treat it with the same care, community orientation, and socializing as you would with any other new growth. That is the old copy. That is not the one that I have now. We'd like to welcome you to the warehouse. It's like a little child, and right now it is taking its first steps. If you'd like to join our email list, we promise you we will only deliver you the most important updates to our growth. At the moment, this means upcoming auctions and markets. Bop, bop. Can I customize this a little bit more? Domain name SEO. Is there a way I can fix the SEO? I can change the social image. So let's put the one that I just selected. We'll put this here. Domain name warehouse.kit.com. That's okay. Newsletter posts. Okay. Okay. Recommendations. Display a list of your recommendations. Don't have that because I have to pay. Show commerce products. I have to pay for the commerce products as well. Have a digital product you want to monetize with Kit Creators. Sell ebooks, coaching packages, paid newsletters, and more. Create your first products. Nope, don't want it right now. Newsletter posts. Those are on. Sign up form. This is what we have. Navigation menu. Links. Add new link. Label. Gnarly Media YouTube. Bebe's live streams. So we go to my YouTube channel. Live now. We're almost at 230 subscribers. We moving up in life, boys. We getting there. We've been putting in the work. We'll celebrate when I get to 250. 250, we're a quarter of the way to monetization, and we're definitely getting it done in 2025. I'm hoping with the exponential growth, we'll be there fairly quickly. Working with the other auction house, I'm doing a great job at outreach in terms of external folks. And I meant to go to my channel. I don't care if you guys see this back end. I'm trying to get my About Me tag. Here we go. YouTube. Give me the YouTube. Save. Add new link. Another media Instagram. Oh, well, I'll give him Patty's Pop-Ups Instagram first. Patty's IG. Patty's socials. Icon, IG, Instagram, ABCDEFGHIJK, Instagram. Save. Can I do a link tree? Can I add a link tree? Is there a link tree? Can I add link tree? ABC. Nope. Shopping cart, Apple, Dribble. Weird list. Weird list. Bebe's work IG. Grandma's dead stock Instagram. But all right, folks. Yeah, we got about 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left, I would say. 5 minutes left. Patty's pop-ups TikTok. Patty is hip with the youth. Hip with the youth. TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. Give me the TikTok. Save. Take off the dark reader for a second just so I can see how it looks. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Cool. I'm going to throw this to my phone. I'm going to double check that this works. Do this off screen. Let's actually, you know what? Toss it in the chat for you guys. Oh, it didn't work, eh? Oh, that's a great link. That's way better. Okay, fantastic. Okay. Let me double check that. Then we go onto the Twitch. Twitchy poo. I steal that bad boy. It doesn't want me to. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it the manual way then. Whatever. I just don't want to open up my Instagram on screen. I don't have any embarrassing DMs, but I still like to maintain some level of privacy. It's just like, I don't need to see everyone I talk to on a daily basis. Bingo bango. We locked in there. Put it back on dark reader so I don't hurt everyone's eyes. That's cool. So this is something that I can add to the list of links that I need. Opens. Cool. Patty socials. Cool. Work IG. Cool. TikTok. Cool. All right. Fuck yeah. It's a successful venture. I will do the acorn work tomorrow. I'll write that in. If I can fit that in tomorrow, this is what we will need to consider. Acorn time if possible. Okay. Then otherwise, we just had the homies today, but I appreciate all of you nonetheless. The always growing support from Inf, dropping in the chat. I still got a Nintendo DS lined up for you. I got that other Game Boy set up in the locker whenever you want it, dog. And then Stoned as always, as well as good old Razzie Dazzy. And I know Stoned and Razzie Dazzy are both playing Rivals right now. Okay, we're locked in. I'm quite happy with that. That's a good little setup. This is our final little setup. Nice and simple, short and sweet. And see our latest newsletter, and they can get our links here. We're about to get a link from the auction company so that we can just drop the auction links right there. Yeah, man. I'll hit up Afro. I'll see when he's doing the next one. I think that will be a good session. But also with these auctions, I'm going to be spamming some people in the coming week. I'm going to spend a day just messaging folks, seeing if they want to sub to the e-newsletter. And I'll let you guys all know. And then I'll register you for this one that I'm setting up. So you can know definitely when I'm running a next auction. But Hustle 101. And like, it doesn't work with all the young folks our age, but it has been extremely effective with the older people. As well as like more business oriented folks. The one thing that someone who's like working a 9 to 5, they check their email every single day. Oh, it's ready right here. You got the, I can send on the link. I just copied the link. Here, to slap. That's the link. And you just subbed right through there. I'm going to add it to my chat bot for later. Comprehensive platform, dog. Comprehensive platform. Took me a second to find this one. I did a lot of research. This one is the best that offers free services. It does get way more expensive as you get more advanced, but this one does offer a more like nuanced. This is meant for like drop shipping and e-marketing focused businesses. I can create entire like chains so that it's like, if you subscribe, then it sends a different email. And then if you subscribe and then buy a product, then it sends you another email. But if you subscribe and don't buy a product, then it sends you this email. And I can like set up entire networks of communications with it. In this case, I don't think I'm going to do it too much. I would just like to do it for like new subscribees and existing buyers. But even then I have to add more data fields. That could get complicated because I'm not going to be able to like register. I'm not going to be able to note everyone who came to the auction house and then put a little tag on their data profile to be like, oh, they came again. Ideally, long term, I could somehow sort that out, but it's a little too much of a headache at this point. But either way, this platform offers the most amount of free services. I have these sign-up sheets. I'm able to register as many people as I want. It's got a HTML and a drag and drop builder, so I can like fiddle like crazy if I want to, or I can do it quick and dirty. I'm happy with it. It's called now just kit.com, but it was previously called ConvertKit. And best one I've seen so far. I like what it offers. I was a big MailChimp guy for a long time, and there's no big issues with MailChimp. It's just kind of old school. Kind of old school for sure. For sure. But either way, I ramble. I hope you guys, if anyone watched this stream, I hope you learned something today. I hope you enjoyed participating with me. I've been a little slow on my end, and I'm not beating myself up about it, but it's also why I understand it's a slow evening. So I'm definitely going to be on more in the coming days and coming weeks. I'm going to dive in head first again for the next month or so. So I really want to make sure that I'm just on for a few hours in the evening for sure, no matter what. And that's a matter of like my own determination, but definitely back to like 4 to 5 times a week. I won't be on tomorrow, but I hope to be on Friday evening. I will be on Saturday doing some personal stuff. I will either cook or be working on my plants, probably a combination of both. I want to get back to making those dehydrated powders, and then I'll probably repot a bunch of my plants. So I'll go buy some soil, we'll hang out in my kitchen, I'll work on my kitchen setup again, and we'll get those rocking. Yeah, so we're going to get some things going. Yeah, I appreciate it, Inf. I appreciate it. So I think it's like I'm gonna like just, rather than pressuring myself to work more in an evening like this, it's going to be like, okay, what can I do to come on that I already like, and it doesn't have to feel like work, that I can just like turn it on for 3-4 hours and just do what I already do, and I'll enjoy myself. The big limitation is I bounce around a lot, so then otherwise like sitting at this computer desk becomes the issue. So one day once I'm financially wealthy, then I'll have a couple like 360 cameras set up, or like Insta 360, and I can just like switch the lenses, like bedroom, kitchen, bop. But it is what it is. We gotta start humble. When Bebe makes it, when I'm living on my farm in 4 or 5 years, when you get a cow camera, 24 hours, you get a 24-hour cow cam. If I'm not on camera, you're watching my animals. I made it. All right, but I appreciate you, Imp. I appreciate everyone in the chat. Thank you, everyone, for coming through. I know there's a lot of folks, some GoPros on the goats, for real. Easy farm stream, 24-hour farm stream. We're really working when I'm doing true variety. You see me working on my weird stuff. You see me playing video games. You see my animals. You see it all on the same network. Bop. The only, who knows, I might get greedy. You might have to set up a separate channel for the animals, but that's a whole different debate. Either way, people like watching farm animals, so we're gonna include that. And where I live in a blessed era, I want to have a farm, and we live in a multimedia era where I can do both. I can live in the middle of nowhere. I can still have access to a wide community of friends. I can talk to a chat. I can talk to so many people at one given time. Me moving to the middle of nowhere, it doesn't mean that I have to stop doing what I love, and it doesn't mean I have to be alone. And I want to take advantage of this wonderful time that we live in, that I can like escape to nature, be at peace, do things that I love, take care of some like beautiful beings, and then at the same time, I'm not alone. I'm not isolated. It's not isolating anymore, and I think that's what people neglect about that opportunity that we have in the modern era. But blessings delivered, knowledge delivered. Mans is getting out of here. Yeah. Thank you. I'm doing my thing. I'll be back on often. Tomorrow I'm doing a little bit of me time stuff. Friday I want to be on for funsies. I'll probably edit photos or do something lighthearted. Saturday is like, I probably kitchen work and plants. And if I'm feeling like it, I'll come on Sunday. Sunday I want to do some refinishing to like old metal objects, but we'll see. All right. Much success, much blessings. Appreciate you, Raza. Appreciate you, Inf. I'm out. You want to play some Rivals at any time? That's the weekend Rivals? Quite possibly. That's why I say maybe the Rust stuff. Maybe some Rivals. Peace. All right, I'm out of here. Bye.